everyone, welcome back to Measuremix. My name is Jessica and welcome to my channel if you're new. If you like home decor and DIYs, hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Today I'm collaborating with 6 other ladies to bring you guys some trash to treasure DIY makeover videos. I'm collaborating with Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. She is our host and coordinated this whole thing, so thank you so much, Casey, for asking me to join in. There will also be Yami from the Latina Next Door, Katie from Katie Leanne and Clan, Kristen from Kristen K, Marta from Cuban Curls, and Natalie from Design to the Nines. I cannot wait to see all of their videos. There's a playlist linked down below in the description box, and you can click on that to watch all of our videos back to back and get some inspiration to turn your trash into treasure. Alright guys, now let's get started on the DIY. For the first makeover, I'm going to be using 2 of these 1.5 liter wine bottles. They're a little bit bigger than the normal 750 milliliter wine bottles, but these are what I had, and instead of them going to the recycle bin, I'm going to go ahead and use them for this project. So the first thing I did was just remove the labels from the wine bottles and the glue and wash the wine bottles out with a little bit of soap and hot water. Next, I just picked up this drill bit from the hardware store. It drills into glass and ceramic and other various materials, and I asked my husband to help out with this part. He did the drilling, and he drilled 1 hole in each of the bottles at the bottom of each of the bottles. And then I poured water onto the drill bit in the bottle where he was drilling to keep the glass lubricated and cool while he was drilling into the glass so it wouldn't crack. We started at an angle and then we turned the bottle and went downward with the drill bit, and it worked out really well. There was no cracks or anything like that. So if you haven't guessed yet what I'm making, I am turning these wine bottles into lamps. So I just have 2 lamp wiring kits that I bought off of Amazon. They were pretty inexpensive, and you can turn any bottle into a lamp with this kit. So it's specifically for that. I'm not going to go over how I wired it just because there are directions, and it's really simple to do if you follow those. And to finish the lamps off, I'm just using 2 of these lampshades that are brand new. I got from a garage sale for $1 a piece. For the next makeover, I am using this old planter that's been sitting in my garage for years. It has spider webs and the bottom is rotten out. It's just really gross, and I have just needed to throw it away for a long time, but I'm glad I didn't because I'm going to be using it for this project. So the first thing I did was wash it all out just with some water from the hose, and then I brought it inside after it was dry, and I cut 3 pieces of scrap wood that I had to fit in the bottom of the planter just to replace those rotted pieces that were on the bottom, and I just nailed those in with my nail gun. Then I got out the white chalk paint and gave the whole thing just 1 coat of white chalk paint, and I did the inside and outside. After the paint was all dry, I took these casters that I just picked up from the store, and I flipped the piece over, and then on all 4 corners I just drilled the casters into the bottom of the planter. Next, I just took a scrap piece of plywood that I had, and I cut that into a 12 by 12 inch square to fit on the top of the planter. And then I had this piece of seat foam cushion for a long time, so I decided to use it and cut that into a 12 by 12 inch square to fit on top of the plywood, and I just glued it down with some spray adhesive. Then I took this drop cloth stenciled rug that I made last year on my channel. You can find the link in the description box if you want to take a look at that. But I'm not using it as a rug anymore, so I decided to repurpose it to cover this little seat cushion. So I just lined up one of the medallions that was stenciled onto the canvas and cut the excess fabric off, but making sure I left enough fabric around the outer edges to wrap around the bottom of the seat cushion to cover it. After the fabric was all cut to size, I just flipped everything over and I just started pulling the fabric up and stapling it to the plywood. I don't really cover things, so I probably didn't do this the right way, but I did it the best way that I know how. After it was all stapled down into place, I just cut the excess fabric and flipped the cushion back over on top of the planter box, and I think this turned out so cute. You could use it inside or outside. So for this last trash to treasure makeover, it was really simple and it's actually not trash. I swiped these from my husband's stash. He does home brewing. These are 1 gallon jugs that he had for his home brewing, and they have just been sitting around collecting dust. He hasn't used them, so I decided that I would put them to good use in my home decor. So what I did was just take some twine and wrap it around the bottom of each one of the jugs. So I just hot glued it to the bottom and then wrapped it around about 14 times, hot glued the end and cut off the excess string, and that was it. So if he does want to use this in the future, he still can, but I have a really cute piece of home decor and I just put a few cotton stems in there and I love how it looks. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out the other ladies' channels and the videos in the playlist to get some inspiration to turn your trash into treasure. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.